The general membership meeting scheduled for November 30th, 2021 will now come to order.
Thank you, James. Good evening, brothers and sisters, active and retired. So this is our last meeting, generalship meeting for the end of the year, and I just thought that we all should get together. And we're going to update you on some information. There's not a lot going on, but we want to give you some updates and some information. The newsletter comes out tomorrow, which will be pretty much a replica of what we're talking about today. So what I want to do is I want to jump right into the meeting, and I want to get started. So as you all know, we had in our last contract, which ended November 2020, in our last contract, we had an agreement with the city for annuity monies, which is $261 per year per person. And you also know that we had to defer that money in order to save people's jobs during the COVID crisis. So recently, we just started to get that money again. That money starting to come in, and we're in the process of setting up the accounts for you. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to introduce Alan Sachs, who is the head of ASO, who's the fund administrator for the dentist, will be our administrator for the annuity fund. So without further ado, Alan, you ready? I'm going to have Alan give you an overview of what an annuity is and then the process and what to expect down the road. Hit it.
Okay. So the cities, the union negotiated for to have contributions contributed in the amount of $261 a year. The money will come in from the city on a monthly basis. We'll be receiving a file for the retroactive contributions. We'll be creating an individual account for each member. And then on a monthly basis, as the contributions come in, we will post the contribution to your account. And then then the investment results will also be posted to your accounts. You'll be able to, when you log on to our website, you'll be able to click on a button that says annuity, and it'll bring you to your annuity account. So you'll be able to track your account balance throughout the year. Some common questions that come up. Oh, and then also we'll be sending everyone a beneficiary designation form. And that beneficiary designation form will be specifically for the annuity fund. Should we not have a beneficiary on file, then there's generally a provision that the benefits would go to either to a spouse, and if no spouse, to surviving dependent children for your estate. You'll also be receiving a summary plan description, which will explain all the provisions of the plan and answer many of the questions they may have. Some questions that come up regarding the annuity fund is, can I take a loan from the annuity fund? The plan generally will not does not allow for loans or hardships. These plans generally do not allow for those type of distributions. And then the other question comes up is, when can you take a distribution? Generally, you'll be allowed to take a distribution upon your retirement, or when you're no longer actively employed by the city of New York. You'll be able to keep the money in the plan should you wish, or you can then withdraw it. But once you reach the age 72, you'll then be required to take what's called a required minimum distribution if you still have an account balance upon age 72. That's an overview of the benefit, and you'll be receiving more information in the near future.
Now, let me ask you a question. So you said that when a person separates from the department, they can choose to leave the money in the account and let it grow, right? Let us invest in it.
Some of the plans allow the participants with an account balance to stay in the fund or withdraw the money.
But they don't get they wouldn't get any additional monies added though, because they
Correct.
separate.
Yeah,
so in other words, let's say
correct.
3 installments, but then I don't get, I leave after the 3rd installment. I don't continue to get to 261 added to my account. I just benefit from the investment part, right? Am I making sense?
That's correct. So you would not receive any more contributions, but you would still participate in the investment results.
All right, now what is another question I have gotten? If I came in from another agency or another company that had annuity monies, how do I transfer? The same thing applies, I'm quite sure, but how do I transfer that money over to the UPOA annuity?
The city plans generally allow a participant to transfer money from another city agency welfare fund. So they would apply to their prior annuity fund and request what's called a rollover. And so then the money would be rolled over to our plan and they would send us the money. And we would then post that to the participant's account. When the money is rolled over, then there is no tax effect. If a participant were to take a distribution, they would, on a cash distribution, taxes would be withheld from the participant's account. But when you roll over the money, rollovers, there would 100% of the proceeds would be credited to the participant account.
Oh, okay. All right. I think that, and then we're gonna do the business, once we get the booklet together, we'll do a distribution to everybody with the booklet, with this information already included in the booklet.
Yeah. So this information will be in the booklet, and then the booklet will also be, we'll post it online as well.
Okay, so, all right, so so pretty much, I wanted to give you, ladies and gentlemen, that's active, this is only for the active, an idea of what to expect once we get these accounts up. Like I said, we're in the process of setting up the accounts, and as I try to be as transparent as possible, I'll let you know that where we at and where it stands. And Alan, I thank you for that.
Okay, and then also, we still may get a few contributions for people who just recently retired, since the contributions were retroactive.
Right, so those who was a part of the contract when it was settled, right?
Yeah.
Right, Harry, and whoever was settled at the time. Okay, so Alan mentioned something about beneficiary forms. There's going to be, like he says, there's going to be 2 different beneficiary forms. I've been asking people to update their welfare fund beneficiary form, which consists of your dependents and your beneficiaries. And a lot of people have not done it. And I suggest that you try to get it in as soon as possible. And then the one that you'll be doing for the annuity is 2 separate things that's going on. You have the welfare fund beneficiary form and annuity beneficiary form. And it will be to your benefit and to your family members' benefit. So whoever you're going to have identified as your beneficiary to fill out these forms. So that's, I just want to put that little footnote out there. Okay, so the next up is our attorney, Harry Greenberg, who's going to touch upon the Medicare Advantage program, the latest update on that. Right. Go ahead, Harry.
Oh, good evening, everybody, and happy holidays. As you probably know from the last time we met, there were some lawsuits against this plan by the people who lost the bid. One was Aetna, one was United. They both lost. And then there was a group of teachers that filed saying, all the doctors that you say you have, you don't have, and all the hospitals you say you have, you don't have. The fact is, that's not true. There was a court hearing in November. I believe it was the 23rd. There'll be another court hearing on December 8th. And it looks like the beginning of Medicare Advantage won't be on January 1. The judge will make some decisions on the 8th, which we'll report to you. But as a guess, I believe it's going to start sometime in the early spring, March or April. And you'll have to make your decision probably by February or sometime around there. And there may be some other provisions that would be beneficial. If you're not sure, they may, and I say may, be very careful, permit you to go in and out in the first 3 months if you're not sure what you want to do. but that's not been decided. So that's Medicare Advantage, and you'll get an update sometime after December 8th. The other thing I want to talk about is holiday pay.
Yes.
You're part of the citywide contract. Katrina has, and she'll be sending it out, the provisions of the citywide contract regarding holiday pay. Suffice it to say, depending on whether it's a day of observance or you work the actual holiday, if you work either one, you may get different benefits. But in general, if you work on the actual holiday, you get 50% cash premium, and you get compensatory time off for all the hours you worked at your regular rate. There are different other benefits, but pretty much that's where it's at. You'll take a look at it, and if you have any questions, it's really Section 2 of Article 3, which refers to, let's see, Article 9, Article 5, it's V, Section 9. You have it all in front of you. It tells you what holidays there are and all of the rules. Since there are many questions, most of them will be answered by reading these 4 pages. And if you have any, you'll get them to Katrina or another member of the board, and we'll get an answer for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Harry. So remember, any questions or concerns during this meeting, you can send to unitedprobation@gmail.com. You can send your questions if you have any questions. Oh, there was a question that came up on the chat about the investment. To answer the question about the annuity funds, we do have an investment company, an investment agency that will be investing the monies for you. Alan, is Alan still here? I mean, Harry, the investment company is the one that, the investment agency is the ones that meet with, the ones that will be investing in your money will meet with the trustees. We're gonna have a board of trustees that's gonna be meeting monthly to go over the monies and how the monies are being invested when it comes to the annuity, just like we do for the welfare fund, to answer the question. Okay, the next one is dental benefits. Recently, this is good news. Recently, the trustees agreed to, let me tell you what happened. We cover Invisalign, right? 27, one shot bill, $2,700. And I said to myself, if we can cover Invisalign, which is, I guess, cosmetic to me, I don't know what it is, but it could be for corrective reasons. Why can't we cover braces for adults? I mean, for the members. But before we were just covering it for the children up until, I guess we covered them up until 26 or whatever. So I decided, we had a meeting with the trustees, and the trustees agreed that we will now begin to cover braces for the members, active members, up to 30 months. And so you have the option between getting braces, or you have the option to purchase an Invisalign. You understand? So you have the option between getting braces as an active adult person. I can get braces now. Anybody on this that's active can now get braces, or you have the option. Am I saying this right, Charlene? Or you have the option of $2,700 for Invisalign. So that's just something. And we're still talking about adding more benefits or increasing benefits, but we can't do that until we finish. We're in the process of being audited. So once the audit's complete, we can then decide, we can then see what we can afford to expand and add. But that's the good news, that you can now go and get braces, and we also cover the retainer. We've always covered the retainer. So if you have an issue with that, let us know. The education benefit, which was supposed to be a temporary, which was a pilot program for 2 years, has now been made an official benefit. So going forward, you now have a permanent education benefit, which is $250 a year. So you use that toward tuition reimbursement. Uniform allowance is coming up. It's usually paid, I got to double check, but it's usually paid the last check in December. Our last contract, once again, that ended in November. We have an agreement with the city, along with the annuity, that you will now be receiving uniform allowance. So I think the newsletter before, and I think it might be on our website, there's a link where you can now buy, and you could always could have bought your uniform. So I hope that everybody takes at least $35 and go buy a uniform of some sort. People have also gone to Mess out there in Queens to purchase uniforms as well. So, you know, the shirts, and some people are buying their uniform pants. And that's what the money is supposed to be there for. I know it comes around Christmas time, but once again, that money is to purchase some type of uniform, okay? Or whether you use it for equipment, buy a holster, whatever, but you should be using it for that purpose. Whatever change you have left over, that's on you. Okay, wait a minute. Somebody said, I currently have braces. Am I eligible for a refund? You have to call a union office because I don't know when you got those braces. Okay, so call the union office and we'll cipher when that will be. I mean, if you're eligible, okay, but you're entitled for a retainer, I believe, right, Sean? If you got braces now, you're definitely entitled to the retainer, but if you got the braces before we made this agreement, no, you're not, okay? You came into, it depends on when you got it, okay. We have a speaker from AT&T. Is he on yet? Sandra?
I don't see him.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Not
go
yet.
on. We have, you don't see him?
No.
Unless he's
Alright.
listed as an iPhone.
All right, so we have this, AT&T wants to come on because they have a proposal that they wanted to share with some discount, some kind of discounts for law enforcement and probation was listed on their list. And but what we did was we posted it on the website and we posted it on the on Facebook. I'm just gonna put a disclaimer, whoever comes and talks to you guys about any kind of programs or any kind of discount programs, the union gets nothing from it. We're just giving them a platform and giving you guys opportunity to make a decision or know about what opportunities are out
Oh,
there. for you.
he's on. He's on
Okay,
now.
we can get on it. Before I keep this on, like when COVID first hit, law enforcement was getting a lot of discounts. Just an FYI, Applebee's is still honoring first responders if that's one of the places you like to go out and dine. That's just an FYI. What's his name?
Michael.
Michael. So we have Michael from AT&T. Michael, I'll give you the floor. We've got 2 minutes to give us an overview about the program that you're offering the members of UPOA. And this also includes retirees, Michael?
I'm sorry?
Also includes our retirees?
Yes, exactly. So let me just be quick. My name is Michael Grazeff, and I'm from AT&T Mobility on the FirstNet, in the FirstNet department. I also have one of our local managers here just to join in, so we'll be on the same page. So we offer extra discounts for first responders and people in the medical field, which name is FirstNet. FirstNet is a dedicated network for first responders, meaning if there's a disaster or something unfortunate happens, you will guys have the service. So you can reach your local police department or your loved ones. So basically it works on a 60 megahertz, which is the lowest frequency, which is used in the Navy and military. So we also offer special pricing, which is heavily discounted for medical personnel and law enforcement. For instance, if someone will pay $95 for unlimited plan on AT&T network, you will guys pay as low as $40. Everything's unlimited, talk, text, data. For extra $5, you get unlimited hotspot. That plan can also include a free iPhone 13 if you have an eligible trade-in. Also, if you do a bundle deal, you get a phone, you get a free Apple Watch, and you get a 2 gigabyte tablet. For the first year, it's $36.50 for the whole bundle. Everything's unlimited. For the second year, it's $61.50, and it stays till you want to leave AT&T. So that can also include a phone. That can also include something like this, which is really, really cool, which is new. It's an iPhone Fold. I'm sorry, it's a Samsung Fold. It's $1,700 phone. We'll give you $1,000 credit if you have an eligible trade-in. Like I said, AT&T FirstNet, we don't slow down your data. We give you 5G, real 5G. They can include a phone. It can include an Apple Watch. And also very important, I got you guys a credit of $150 if you switch from any other carrier. So you get a one-time credit of $150. Also, we work remotely. If you cannot come and see me, we can set up a date and time. I can bring my laptop and set everything up there. We also offer similar offers for your friends and family. So I can guarantee you right now that I can beat any deal. I mean, figuratively speaking, of course, if you paying $20 a month, or if you not paying anything because you're on your parents' plan, then hey, I cannot beat that. But we offer very heavily discount plans, and we offer real 5G. You can find my information here. I don't know if you could see it, my phone number. If you can't, I'm gonna give it to you now. You can write it down. If you have any more questions or requests, you can reach me directly. So you don't have to deal with customer service. You don't have to go to the store. I make it very, very easy for you. So my number is 917-386-7329. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. 917-386-7329. You can also email me, which is the best way because I will always remember to respond. It's Amazon Mary, G as in golf, 8058 at att.com. One more time, it's Amazon Mary, G as in golf, 8058, Amazon Mary, G as in golf, 8058 at att.com. And my direct phone number is 917-386-7329. And like I said, my name is Michael Grizev. Please let me help you save money because you guys deserve it. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much for your time. And this is the free Apple Watch that you could get. And it's legit free Apple Watch. There's no, for first responders, there's no gimmicks, there's no games. We go over your plan meticulously. We'll send you all the information, all the contract info. That way, if you have a question, not only you can contact me directly, you can also look at your contract copy. And like I said, sometimes people say, hey, how can it be so cheap on a 5G network, includes the phone? It's being subsidized for you guys. So you will always be connected on the best network. AT&T is champagne of networks, guaranteed. And so you can always be connected to your friends, your family, or even, police, because this network works on the 60 megahertz, which is a lower frequency that is used in military. AT&T was chosen by the government. It was a bid between Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile, AT&T. We were chosen by the government as a backup network. That should mean something. Like I said, if you have any questions, I'm not gonna take more of your time because I know you guys busy. If you have any questions, please feel free. I urge you to call me. Let me help you save money. 917-386-7329. I'm hoping you guys are gonna call me so I can save you money, guaranteed, for you and your friends and your family. Hey, holidays are coming up. Let me give you some for free. Let me give you some discount. That way you don't have to, pay so much money. Like an iPhone 13, it's $1,000. I'm gonna give you $800 credit towards it if you have a eligible trade-in. So the 128 gigabyte of 13 will be completely free. And we're gonna pair it with the watch. You'll be golden on a champagne of services. AT&T, ladies and gentlemen, AT&T, 917-386-7329. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you,
Happy
Michael.
holidays. Thank you.
like I
Bye-bye.
said, Michael, we shared your information on our Facebook. We have it on our website. And they'll have
Thank
a
you.
chance.
Make sure you have my number on your Facebook as well. Contact me
We got
directly.
everything. Okay, we'll put it up there.
Hey, Michael,
guys.
Michael,
Enjoy
Michael gone?
holidays. Take
All
is
right.
Michael
care.
gone? I had a question.
Yes, what's up?
I wanted to ask you if you had to pay any taxes on that free watch, any monthly taxes on the free
Yes,
watch,
so this
or
is
is it absolutely
this
free?
is what this is. There's no monthly taxes on the watch. All you have to do just pay the sales tax at point of sale. So $36.50 includes $36.50 for the first year, includes your phone, your Apple Watch, and a 2 gigabyte SIM card for the tablet. after 1 year, I just want to kind of sit on this. After 1 year, it's $61.50 for everything. Before tax and before government fees, $61.50. And like I said, if you want me to send you a quote for you, for the FirstNet, and for your family, I'll be more than happy to do it so you could see it on paper.
Okay,
Well,
so
I have
let's-
it, already, but I was just wondering about the free watch. If you
The,
have to
the
pay
watch is
every,
completely free. The watch, you get a
Right.
credit every month for the equipment
Oh, okay.
itself.
it's a credit, okay, all right.
Yeah,
Let
you
me
get
let me ask you a question, Mike.
credit.
Let me ask you a question. The transfer, 'cause I tried. I made an attempt to transfer to another carrier, which I would not announce, and it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. I'm with my current carrier, which I would not speak of, for over 30 years, and they're kind of probably expensive, I guess, but I realized that when I went over to the one that was supposed to be so cheap, I got what I paid for, and I got nothing. I got a lot of headache, and certain features that I like. For example, when we was doing church, the conference calls, right? With my current carrier, we was doing conference calls for free. Come to find out, with this new other carrier, they was charging you a penny per minute. Little things, little
No,
underlying-
no.
Wait. I'm just letting you know. And I'm not gonna belabor this because individuals gonna have an individual situation. So it's up to them to contact you and you guys have that conversation. But I'm just saying little things like that, little unsaid features or non-features. When I went over to the other one, I found out after I went over, and then I had a certain amount. Let me ask you a question, and then I'm gonna have to let you go. If I choose to do this program, how much time do I have to make a decision? Do you give like a window period? Where
You
to
got
go back?
14 days, and I'll tell you right now, the reason why you had those issues, because I didn't do it for you.
And it
I'm
wasn't,
telling-
but it wasn't you, Mike. It wasn't you.
No, because AT&T, we don't have hidden fees. We don't have extra costs. Whatever we tell you, you going to have. It's going to be on paper. AT&T is a premium carrier. We not like a third party, because yes, I seen that happen with a third party where they buy network time from like AT&T, T-Mobile, or Verizon. So that's
Right.
possibly why it was limited. AT&T, everything's unlimited. All your services gonna work. We can test them out before you leave. You could test them out before you buy anything. You can come in, I can give you an amazing demo of amazing products. And then you can, go home and think and make a decision. We're not here to push you, make a decision, and then come back and return it. We want to guarantee that you leave happy, completely satisfied. And before you leave, we'll test everything out. All you have to do is pick up your phone and dial 917-386-7329 or email me. It's the best way. M is in Mary, G is in golf.
Thank you, Michael. So we
You
want
have
to
all my
thank you.
info.
And this all will be on the website. Kansas will work with PR team to have this all on our website. Okay, thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much for your time,
And
guys.
have-
Enjoy your holidays. It was a pleasure. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye. So once again, all we do is give individuals a platform to present what they believe is a good benefit. I mean, not a benefit, some kind of discounted rate. I know a long time ago, when I first became president, I said, I'm gonna put together some kind of resource page for us, which we're gonna get to, but like I said, things take time. So we'll have a resource page where we'll have stuff like AT&T and travel flight discounts and different stuff. That's my goal, is to have all kind of discounts for you guys listed for active and retirees that you can refer to. I believe the Retiree Association is putting together some stuff for the retirees, but like I said, all the stuff is still very new, and at some point we'll try to get all this stuff together. We're still working on the summary return benefit booklet for the active, which I think we're finally coming to an end. I'm thinking that somewhere like end of February, March, that should be up on the website, but we're not going to do a mailing just yet because we want to be able to keep on the website for review and to critique it as we go before we do a complete mailing. And then right after that, there'll be the retirees, which we should be able to fly through that one pretty fast because the active is the one that lays the foundation for the retirees, but that'll come. Tomorrow we'll be doing a surprise mailing for the retirees. I'm not going to tell you what it is. So you'll have to look forward to, just check your mail, something is coming for you guys. The one-shot deal is not gonna happen all the time. No, it's funny, but it is a one-shot deal. So retirees are coming in, they're gonna do a mailing for you guys, and like I said, make sure that we have the right address and stuff so we can get the stuff out to you guys and it won't come back. Oh, and now speaking of addresses for active and retired, should you move or go away, in some cases go into a rehab facility and you're not gonna be home or whatever, you have to let, I think that it's, that you should let the union office know about your location so that when we do mailings or we mail out checks to you, because you put in the claim that we are sending it to the right address. That's for active and retirees. On the website, we have a change of address form, and for if you don't have access to a computer to call the union office to get aware of the change of address form. Finally, and we have a toy drive that we have put an announcement out about, and we have partnered with one of the largest from the Masons and a community from and one of the Morrisina's community board. And on December 18th, we do this every year, but let me go back. We always give the toys to the different hospitals, but this time because of COVID, last year we did it to a shelter, and this year we're gonna be doing it for Toys for Tots. So anybody that wants to donate either $10 or a toy, or we have sweatshirts that we sold for the breast cancer war, which we did very well. And we still have sweatshirts left. We have pink, a couple of purples, and uniform blue hoodies. They're $25, and then the proceeds are going to the Toys for Tots for the kids. So for those who are active, you can contact your executive rep or your delegate in your borough, and you give them the toys or the donation, and then we'll find a way to get the toys to the union office, and then we'll go shopping. We plan on going shopping, I believe, within the next 2 Sundays, the next 2 weekends, to start gathering the toys and try to get, what we try to do is we get toys age appropriate and gender specific. So we want to start shopping within the next week or 2 because the event is on December 18th. And so anybody that want to donate, we'll be happy to receive the donations, and whatever toys left over, we give them to the other boroughs, to some shelters. I know Queens is always doing toy drive at a Pacific shelter that they have a relationship with, and we gave them toys last year too. So that we know Queens for sure definitely has something. So we give them toys as well. So it won't be just for the Toys for Tots up in the Bronx. It'll be toys. It's for any kids that you feel is in need of. Okay. Other than that, I want to I want to wish everybody a happy New Year and happy holidays. I will see you in January. Oh, one more thing we did. I recently put together a task force of a couple of members and union reps. I started with adult, and then on my next task force, I'm gonna meet with the family court, a group of people, because what I want to do is we have a new administration that's coming in. So what I'm doing is we're having conversations about what do we want to see in the future, other than our salaries being changed, and I know a pension reform. I wanted to get a feedback from those who do the work as to what they would like to see different, what could be better, what's working and what's not working. If anybody can think of something that's working under this administration, then feel free to email to unitedprobation@gmail.com. If you think there's something that needs to be made better. I already know about the tour changes. I know about the, we want to try to get the tour changes back to the weekends. I can't guarantee you that, but I'm putting it out there, let you know that it's something that we're going to put back on the table. So between the salaries, the tour changes, the pension, what else would you like to see different? I know the IEPs, people talk about those all the time. But we also have to see what this vision, those who's coming in, what their vision is going to be, right? But like I said, I want us to be more, I want you guys to be more engaged in or give input into what the executive board does it when we have the labor management meetings, they do it. But I still it was a good conversation we had the other day. And I like to continue doing that, but I'm gonna do it in pockets. And I will be going back around to the boroughs like I started doing already in January. These meetings will be, it depends on the need. I'm gonna definitely keep these meetings going for the sake of the retirees who don't have access to us like that. But we're definitely gonna have these meetings at least two to 4 times out the year if we could. If not, if as need be. So with that said, I want to wish everybody a happy holiday. Retirees, look out for your little package come in the mail. And Joanne, you want to say something to your retirees before we go? I think you should unmute yourself first. Unmute yourself.
I just want to wish everyone happy holidays and be safe. Thank you.
Jennifer, you want to say something to your people before you go?
Nope, everyone have a happy, safe holiday.
James,
Thank you.
thank you. What?
That was me, James.
All right, Cheryl, you want to say something to your retirees? I mean, to your active. Keith? No, I guess not. All right. What about Yvonne Hernandez?
Yes, I'm sorry. I had to unmute myself.
Mhm.
Safe holidays to all. All the
And-
best in 2022.
Kim, you want to say something to your people? Bree? Norton? Kim Sanchez?
I want
Bree,
to say
Vera's on too.
Okay.
safe
she can talk.
holidays, everyone, and you'll be seeing me soon with your T-shirts and for the breast cancer, I'm bringing those over tomorrow, and
keychains.
also the 8th we'll be celebrating with AC Armstrong with her preparation for the toy drive.
Right,
Also.
and if you need anything from us, let us know as far as any additional toys. Yvonne Hernandez? Yvonne?
Tree, Vera said, happy holidays, everyone. She doesn't have a mic.
Okay, Yvonne?
Feliz Navidad. Happy Kwanzaa.
Linda Anderson?
Yvonne is
Happy
Yvonne.
holidays. Happy holidays to everyone.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Dolores?
Be safe.
The reason I'm gonna tell you why. Dolores, Tanja?
I just
Tanja?
want to say, guys, I hope y'all are being safe out there. You know, protect yourselves. I miss you guys, and I'm so proud of the work that you guys are doing. Love you. Have a very great holiday and a happy new year.
Dolores, is Dolores on the line?
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
I want to thank you all. Thank you, Trina, for doing this. I feel like this I'm just so happy to be proud to be part of this still. And I'm proud of everything that's going on. I'm proud to still be a part of the probation family. So everybody have a happy holiday.
And the
Thank
reason
you.
I just highlighted those individuals to you, to everybody, because those are your executive board reps and your retiree representatives. So I just want you to know that they are here for you for active, they're here for you for retirees. And as long as I'm the president, I'm gonna make sure everybody has somebody that they can go to. And it's much needed. And once again, if you have not done your wills, active and retired, I ask you to please do your will. You don't have to come out your pocket for that. I have had a lot of good information and good feedback from our legal services when we purchasing and selling homes. Take advantage of it. I mean, we have a lot of good things going on, and we got a lot of good things coming. So with that said, I want to tell you guys, I love you something awful, and I really do. And that we got a lot of work to still do, but we're gonna get it done. And happy holidays. Good night. Get home safe.
All right.
Oh yeah, and if you overeat, you got gym membership. Go to the gym and work it off. You got COVID, you got the COVID weight and you got the holiday weight. Good night.
Tree, you want James to call it?
James, call it.
Good night.
Motion to adjourn the Joe.
Good night, everyone.
November 30th,
night.
2021. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Wait.
Ayes have it. The motion is carried. Oh,
James,
yes?
Apostle Fulmore, are you available? Apostle Fulmore,
Yes, I'm here.
Can you give us a very general prayer to cover without offending anybody?
Most certainly.
Pray us out.
Okay. Father, we ask you right now to cover each and every member of the probation family in their jobs, in their position, the clients, all that is associated with them. Cover them during the holidays, cover them throughout the years, cover them until their retirement. And Father, make them a blessing to whomever they come in contact with. And to remember that they will be lifted up before you and protected because they surrender their lives to you. We ask this prayer in now.
Amen.
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 Good night. Good night.